Utah's most accurate forecast with Alana Brophy, Weather Rate certified 10 years in a row.
All right, Alana, that bird enjoying the view of Angel's Landing, and you've got a nice one behind you as well.
I feel like welcome to Utah, California Condor, sending you lots of love. And also out to Chris Williams. Great picture tonight of the sunset. 5:29 when the sun went down. You can see the cloud cover out there. That was a really pretty one coming from Lehigh. We had active skies in the south today as the clouds moved through, and a few echoes of moisture on the radar. Brush by system that we talked about, came to fruition. Smog and haze in northern Utah with dry conditions holding steady, but not for long. We've got to talk about that timeline on our storm, which I am now lovingly referring to as the inversion buster. Fingers crossed. We'd really like to see something come in and clean up our air because, gosh, it has been rough. It's what it looked like at Eagle Point today in southern Utah. You can see the cloud cover out there and a few flurries falling. That's really all we got when it came to the way of moisture up there in the high country. But we did see a decent amount of cloud cover, which kept temperatures a little limited for today. Satellite radar shows those clouds clearing the south, now over in the southeast and in northern and central Utah. We've got a dry front that may graze northern Utah, but not doing a tremendous amount for us when it comes to the inversion, because tomorrow we have poor air quality on deck yet again. This is what it looked like south of Tooele, looking from that spot where you can really see that inversion there. I want to say Lake Mountain, but it's not. Susie Attridge caught this one. Thank you so much for sending it our way. It is just gross to look at, and we've all been battling it. We're trapping those pollutants on the valley floor with a layer of warmer air above that layer of cold air, and unfortunately that has led to a decline in air quality, unhealthy air out there for sensitive groups in Weber, Box Elder County, Davis, Salt Lake, and Tooele County tonight. And as we head into tomorrow, that is going to expand even more so. We're expecting bad air along the Wasatch Front, and that is going to include Box Elder and Tooele counties. We also could see some elevated particulate matter on the eastern side of the state, so Vernal and Duchesne not going to get out of it. Fog is already out there. Expect pockets of fog to develop and impact your morning commute south of the Great Salt Lake and in portions of Utah County. We're also going to see that up near the state line. Bear River Valley and Cache Valley could see some morning fog, so drivers, early morning commuters, be careful. 20s and 40 in Salt Lake and Provo, 42 in Moab for those daytime highs, 53 in St. George. Tonight, we already have those cold temperatures with 20s out there and morning fog potential. Hazy conditions will be around for tomorrow. Thursday, we start to see changes. Hello, change. I have written a personal invitation to that storm to let it move on into the state. We could see some measurable moisture and enough wind to clear out that stubborn inversion. The Futurecast model shows us just that. That high pressure will start to flatten a bit as this storm system moves in, the front comes through, and we get a period of mountain and valley snowfall potential early Friday morning, and that would keep us pretty active through the day on Friday. Not a tremendous amount of snow accumulation, but it's something, and we love something. 20s, 30s, 40 tomorrow in Moab, 45 in Moab, 40 in Provo. We've got low 40s along the I-15 corridor, 50s expected in St. George, where we're actually going to see things clearing out in the way of cloud cover by later in the day. Our mountain valleys getting into the 30s. Here's a check on what to expect for St. George for the next couple of days. We know those conditions going to hold steady in the 50s down there. The winds pick up Friday and Saturday. That's associated with the system that will impact the north. This is what it looks like for the Wasatch Front. 30s, 40s. I took such joy in the PM chance and chance snow on Friday. I have missed storms. High pressure sets up following that quick system. Something is better than nothing. Glenn, Emily, over to you.
Behind the